집에 가요. 집에 가. 술 먹었으면.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
그렇죠. 포인트를 또 이제 2점씩 주네. 어디 봅시다. 이제 뮤테덴도 이제 낄 수 있고. 잠깐만, 이거 결합을 해서 잠깐만, 이거 이게 저거 없구나. 잠깐만. 아니, 이렇게 많은데 왜 결합이 안 되지? 희한하네, 이게. 아니, 짜르게 이름이 돼 있어야지만 되나? 위쳐덴도 이렇게 합해지는 게 또 따로 있고, 이렇게 따로 있나 보네. 그게 합해질 수 있는 애들이 있고. 어쨌든 이거를 쓸 수 있으니까 쌓인 강도를 높이는 거 10 올리고 7, 10 올리는 게 제일 큰 거예요. 하면 이렇게 연결되니까, 또 만약 빼면 이런 보너스가 안 생기는데, 같은 종류로 같은 종류의 파란 종류 같은 계열의 스킬을 이렇게 써주면은 보너스가 생기죠. 이렇게 일단 이렇게 하고, 또 세이브하고, 어디야, 다리 건너서 쭉 가면 되네. 다리 건너서 이쪽으로 해서 쭉 가도 어딜 가나 뭐 위쳐는 어? 잠깐만 이 아가씨는 뭐야? 예, 지금은 시간이 아니거든요. 이것도 세이브를 하고. 작게 있네? 뭐야?
I never come back, you stinking scadges. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
졸탄인가 누구지? 또 붙인 건데.
You're out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Reminds me of a piece of
Yeah, was like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Mount Siri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But
뭐 그렇게
what's she
오래됐어?
been doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your
6, 7년
dreams?
전에 그 뭐 어디로 간
Couple
건가?
times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
댄들라인.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he can explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
댄들라인이 그 음유시인인데 그 1탄에도 하고 2탄에서는
A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red
이
and hot. I
이야기를
plunged into
이렇게
purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul.
중간중간마다 나레이션 했던 애가 걔인데
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. We're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
어디 보자. 뭐야? 뭐구나. 이 여자들을 만나야 되는 건가 다? 여자들이야 뭐야? 일단
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
재료부터 다 챙겨. 여기 술 종류가 많겠구만. 뭐 이렇게 연애 편지를 많이 쓰는 거예요 여기서? 이 카사노바구만. 여기 제가 하여튼 댄들라인이라 내가 이제 음유신이도 바드기도 하지만 스파이 활동도 하고 그러는 것 같았는데 여자들을 통해서 뭐 정보를 얻고 그랬나? 어디 보자. 2층에도 뭐가 있나? 잠깐 갔다 보겠습니다. 아이고, 오늘 물려 같아. 여기 뭐 이거는 뭐 잡템 같은 건가? 일단 나중에 너무 많다. 얘기부터 하고.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the
이건 뭐야?
baroness.
작업 수첩이야?
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. She pulled the bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs would Rosa var Atre named her here. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
아, 이제 하나하나 다 찾아다니면서 얘기를 해봐야 되는구만. 잠깐만, 어디 보자. 아, 이거 이렇게 V로 이렇게 바꾸는 거구나. 이쪽.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay,
응?
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? The knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen, you might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
There, stink again.
또 시작이야? 잠깐만. 아, 저지. 어디? 오이씨.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
그래도 들려달라고 하네. 땡땡거려도. 응? 들리라고. 참. 역시 말빨이 좋아야 돼. 역시 갑시다. 두 번째 여인을 찾아서. 여기 있으면은
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
뭐야?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
그래.
Oh, so it's
여잔 줄
that.
알았잖아.
Wait here.
아, 여자를 또. 아이, 저 뭐야, 저거. 참.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
아유, 술이 원수구만.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
야, 이게 들어야 돼, 이런 얘기를 지금.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. All
얘가
his requests go.
뭐야,
I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
의상 가게를 하나 보네? 그러니까.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pile, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovic sucks flaccid cock.